Hey, boys and girls, we're talking about word problems again today. So don't forget, I want to see if you can represent and solve addition and subtraction problems within 20 with unknowns by using objects, drawings, and equations with a symbol for the unknown number to represent the problem. So before we begin, we're going to go over some fun word problems. We're going to do an addition problem, and then we're going to do, well, we are going to begin. We're going to do an addition problem and then a subtraction problem. So our first one is this word problem. This word problem says, let me go ahead and rotate you real quick just so that maybe you can see that a little better. There you go. Sarah has 4 pieces of candy corn. John gives her 6 more pieces of candy corn. How many pieces of candy corn does Sarah have now? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to circle my numbers, okay? So Sarah has 4 pieces of candy corn. John gives her 6 more pieces. Now, more, 6 more, if you're saying more is addition. So if I have 6 more pieces, 4 plus, so Sarah has this, John gives her 6 more. So she had 4, John gives her 6 more, and then we don't know, we're looking for this. We're looking for that unknown. We don't know how many we want to, that she's going to have now. So Sarah had 4 pieces. I'm going to draw triangles because candy corn kind of looks like triangles. She had 4. Now we're going to add 6. Okay, so I'm adding 6. And then I'm going to add these 2 pictures together. So you can always count them up and all, or you can start at 4 and count on. So I'm going to count them up and all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Sarah has 10 pieces of candy corn. Okay, so she has 4. John gave her 6 more. Now they want to know how many she has now. Okay, so how many does Sarah have now? She has 10 pieces of candy corn now because John gave her 6 more. All right, the next one. Daniel has 8 balls. He gave 5 balls to Josh. How many balls does Daniel have now? So how many does he have left, right? So he has 8 balls, and then he gave 5 balls away to Josh. So Daniel has 8 balls, and he gave 5 to Josh, okay? Now, if he gave them to Josh, okay, he doesn't have them anymore, right? Because he gave them away to Josh. So you could say that he lost 5 balls, okay? So 8 minus 5 equals unknown. Now I'm going to use a picture to solve this word problem again. So 8 minus 5. So I'm going to draw 8 and 5 circles. Nope, that's right. I'm only going to draw 8 circles because in subtraction you only draw the first number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to take away or X out those 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I want to see how many I have left, or what is the difference of this equation. So if I'm looking at how many I have left, I'm going to look at the circles that I didn't X out, the balls I didn't X out. 1, 2, 3. Daniel now has 3 balls. So he had 8, he gave 5 away, and now he only has 3. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you your seesaw lesson. So on page 1, there's a Loom video. I want you to click on that link to go ahead and look for an example. The example of the Loom video is me completing this first word problem. But what I'm going to do with you today is I'm actually going to complete, I'm not going to complete the second one. I'm going to complete the first word problem on the second page. So on page 3, I'm going to complete this word problem with you. So I want you to go, before we get started, I'm going to tap on this rainbow video because it's going to give me directions and read aloud that word problem to me.
All right, here's the word problem for this one. You eat 3 donuts and your mom eats 7 donuts. How many did you eat in all? Okay, I'm going to read it one more time. You eat 3 donuts and your mom eats 7 donuts. How many did you eat in all?
Okay, So the word problem was read as you eat 3 donuts. Your mom eats 7 donuts. And they want to know how many you eat in all. So you're adding the 2 together. So they want to know in all. In all means addition. Okay, so they want to know the sum. What is the sum of your donuts that you ate and the sum of donuts that your mom ate, right? So what you're going to do is you have to do a couple steps. You have to draw it. You have to tally it. You have to use the number line, and you have to solve it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it, okay? So I'm going to draw 3 donuts, which are just going to be circles right there. And then I'm going to draw 7 donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They just fit. And then I'm going to tally it. Now this one's a little tricky. So to tally in addition, what you're going to do is you're going to add them together. So for example, I have 3. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to add 7 to that. So you're going to add 7. So this is 4. And then you're going to add this here. So this is where it's really confusing. So you don't just draw 3 and then you draw 7, because to count them it would be difficult. So what you're doing is you're adding it to it. So this right here is a group of 4, and I know that if I make one more line, I'm going to have to make a group of 5. So try just to remember to make that group of 5, and then do 1, 2. That's 2 red. That's why I made them different colors. Making them different colors will help you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look, I'm at a group of 4. 7. Okay, so as you can see, I have my tallies done, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my hops. So I'm going to start at the number 3, and don't forget, this is the number of hops you do. So this is the hops you do. So then I'm going to do the hops, right? The hops, I'm going to do 7 hops forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So remember, I'm not hopping to 7, because if I was hopping 2, I'd be going to this number right here. This is where I want to get 2. I'm not hopping 2. I'm hopping 7 to see where I get to. So as you can see right here, I get to the number 10. So 3 plus 7 should equal 10, but let's double check by looking at our drawing and our tally marks. So let's count our drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo! We did our drawing right. All right, let's count our tallies. We see we have a group of 5 here, and we have a group of 5 here. So 5, 10. So that's right. So we did our number line correctly, our drawing, and our tally marks correctly. And this is exactly how you're going to do this activity. If you need to, please come back and rewatch this lesson, especially for the piece about the tally marks. That was really tricky. Also, if you need help, you can always pop into my office hours or Mrs. Lockie's office hours, and we're more than happy to help you. Thank you so much for joining me today, boys and girls. I'll see you next time. Bye.